If you saw Blue Beetle and thoroughly enjoyed it and are hoping for a sequel, well, it looks like your hopes are about to get crushed, at least according to insiders that are saying that Blue Beetle 2 is not happening. So chances are that if you have a brain, you just look at the box office of Blue Beetle, the production budget, the marketing budget, and you go, yeah, you know what? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all to make a sequel. And that's exactly what we're hearing. Now, insiders, and I use that term loosely because you might as well be an insider as well, just by going online, paying for a blue check mark and stating it, are saying that Blue Beetle 2 is dead in the water. Despite plans to make a follow-up, it's not going to happen. Now, yeah, there was plans, obviously, early on that if the first film is successful, that they're going to make a sequel. Obviously, the first film is not going to be that successful. It's going to be a financial bomb. So anybody saying it's not going to happen is obviously right, because it's not going to happen because it's feasibly not smart to make it a reality. Whether I want it or not, it's just not a smart decision. And in DC's case, unlike Marvel, they can't afford to drop a bomb even if it's an important one that builds up the future, like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, because they know people will show up for other specific characters, and DC doesn't have that luxury. It's been 4 films in a row that they've seen flops. Coincidence that none of them have sequels and haven't been mentioned? Probably not, right? So this all honestly paints an interesting picture of the direction of Blue Beetle, which I think isn't all that bad, because, I mean, James Gunn has said we're going to see that Blue Beetle in the DCU. So the actor and character are going to clearly stay. So they're not abandoning the character. We're just not going to get a follow-up or a direct sequel, which, to me, that's fine. If he shows up in crossovers or wherever else, sure, why not? I'll take it. You know, what do we got to lose? What do they have to lose? Right? Pretty much nothing. It's just going to make the universe look bigger and better. And if by some chance they do say, oh yeah, you know what, that film is 100% in continuity and they reference it in these other films and shows and whatever, fine. Because literally, watching Blue Beetle, it never once hints towards ever being in the DCEU at all. Like, it's barely even there, any of it. They barely even mention other DC things. So, outside a couple name drops, it perfectly fits in.